One of the hardest things we have to accept in life is that we don't know all of the answers. While the Earth is millions of years old, humanity is still young. This means that we are still getting to know the world around us. So when something comes up that we don't know about, society panics. Here are 10 shocking discoveries that can't be explained. As we get ready to dive into the unknown, let's raise the stakes by having a quiz. Stay tuned and be ready to get creative with your answers. Why? The answer with the most upvotes will get pinned to the top and get a shout out from the richest. Before we start, join the coolest crowd on the internet by clicking on that subscribe button, and be in the know every time we post a new video. Alien megastructure. In October 2015, scientists discovered a cluster of objects in space that are so strange that they can't explain it. The discovery was made by the Kepler telescope, which is meant to find planets similar to ours. Kepler was watching a star called KIC 8462852. When tracking the pattern of lights, results showed that the object, nor the lights, were planet-shaped. Of course, when this discovery went public, people immediately thought, aliens. As scientists continue to study the star, results are only getting stranger because the star is getting dimmer. Crystal skulls. When was the first time you heard about the crystal skulls? If your answer is Indiana Jones, boy, do we have news for you! The crystal skull mystery is very much real. While there are some fakes on the market, there may be legit crystal skulls out there that first emerged in the 19th century. One was sent anonymously to the Smithsonian, a few were found in Mexico supposedly, another was first discovered in Paris, and another was purchased from Tiffany & Company by an affluent collector. But real crystal skulls are much more ancient. They're skulls completely made out of crystal with their origin unknown. With a theory that they all came from Mexico, it is believed that these crystal skulls had healing powers and emit energy. But do we have an explanation? No, we don't. Tulip. Let's just say that the world was much different 500 million years ago, and we should be thankful that we didn't live back then. Why? Well, besides dinosaurs, there seemed to be a species of tulips that had a digestive system. We don't know for sure if it was actually a tulip, but it was an animal that was a filter feeder. The species, Siphosochtum gregarium, had a tulip-shaped body that was anchored to the ground and was about 8 inches tall with a gut and feeding system. Scientists aren't sure where this thing fits in evolution or on the food chain, which is a little bit unsettling. Baghdad batteries. Batteries are a modern-day invention, right? Well, maybe not. Found in Mesopotamia and believed to be from the earlier centuries in AD, the Baghdad batteries were initially thought to be just pottery. But when archaeologists took a better look, each artifact had a ceramic pot, a tube of one type of metal, and a rod of copper. It was believed that the pots held liquid, which interacted with the copper to produce the charge. But because of lack of access to the pots and the fact that anything from that early in time is speculation, the batteries can't be explained that easily. Baltic Sea anomaly. While searching for an old shipwreck, Swedish explorer Peter Lindberg and his team made a shocking discovery in the Baltic Sea. They found a large circular object that looks like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. The object is believed to be about 140,000 years old, and it strongly resembles a UFO crash site. Since its discovery, scientists and archaeologists have been trying to explain the mystery, but haven't had much luck. There is a theory that it could be a piece of a mountain that broke up, but nothing conclusive. A more likely theory is that the site is a hoax as an attempt to attract tourists, but that's up to you to decide. You've made it to the quiz. Are you ready for your question? What famous supernatural phenomenon do you want scientists to explain? Tell us your answers in the comments and upvote your favorite answer. Winner will be pinned and get a special shout out from the richest. Mystery coins. When you think about ancient Japan, you don't typically think of the Roman Empire. Historians and scientists generally believe there was no contact between the two empires. But in 2016, archaeologists discovered dozens of ancient coins at Katsurin Castle in Okinawa, Japan. At first, the coins were thought to have come from US soldiers, but after examination, the coins had traits of being from the Roman Empire, making their origin a true mystery. It looks like historians have to revisit the books to look for any hints of trade relations between Rome and Japan. Fallen angel. Many of us believe that angels are real. We want them to be real so badly. Angels are often the inspiration of some of the most incredible works by artists like Sun Yuan and Peng Yu, who created a lifelike sculpture of a fallen angel in the form of an old woman with her wings devoid of features. Recently, there was a story out of Russia that included the possible remains of an angel. The story is likely a hoax, but science can't explain miracles, or even confirm whether guardian angels do or don't exist. Missile mutant. It's no secret that whenever there are tests done with bombs and missiles, there is sure to be damage. We're not talking from the explosion, but about the chemicals, toxic and radioactive materials used to make the weapon. How does that affect the environment? In November 2015, a woman named Gianna Peponis heard a scream and found a pink, slimy creature in her backyard after the US Navy tested a missile. She took a photo and posted it on Facebook for all to see. One explanation claimed that the creature was an aborted calf, but then where did the scream come from? The creature remains a mystery. Oakville blobs. On August 7, 1994 in Oakville, Washington, mysterious gelatinous blobs fell from the sky on the small town. Samples were taken by scientists who confirmed the blobs were not natural. But before further testing could be done, the samples disappeared. Residents got sick after the blobs came down, and the sickness was described as a flu-like illness that lasted for months. What the substance was, the world will never know. Godzilla's fossil. The Godzilla's fossil is a 7-foot-long, cactus-like fossil that was discovered outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. The fossil is believed to be 500 million years old and likely belonged to a creature so massive that scientists don't know where to start when it comes to studying it. What the fossil is remains to be seen, yet scientists haven't stopped in their pursuit of trying to figure out exactly what they're dealing with. Before we end our time together, here's the quiz question one more time. What famous supernatural phenomenon do you want scientists to explain? Would you want to solve the mystery of Bigfoot? Ghosts? Aliens? Tell us in the comments and be sure to upvote your favorite. Your winning answer could get pinned by the richest and get a shout out from us. Tell us what you think in the comments because we'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, be sure to join our family by clicking on that subscribe button. And check out the other related videos from the richest. See you next time. Bye-bye.